Hi, good morning. This is Ken Moore with the Rip It Record Artist Profile. And in the house with me this morning, we have the group Four Circle, which used to be Full Circle. One of you guys tell me about the name. Why the transition? Or is the name still in transition?
Well, yeah, actually the name is in transition. We're trying to set up a new thing, come up with a new name, trying to come up with a profile or actually a concept to come up with a new name for the group. Um, right now, we're going to change it from Four Circle to whatever it's going to be.
Okay, before we go any further, all of you guys introduce yourself.
My name is Robert, I'm Rio.
My name's Tony T. Love.
Jackie, 711.
Eugene, Bug.
Oh, okay. How did you guys get started? Are you brothers or and sisters?
Yes,
or
we are.
not sisters, but it's only one lady. So tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Well, actually,
Go right ahead. I'm going to do all the talking.
actually, we've been singing since we were babies. We're influenced by our mom. We've been singing since 5, 6 years, we were 5, 6 years of age. And our mom just always drilled us to sing because she just had that confidence and that in us that we had the talent to sing.
Okay.
And we started singing gospel, so that's our background.
How do you define your sound? I heard a cut from you guys called "Pop Goes My Mind."
Yeah.
Tremendously good record. The slow groove, medium tempo groove, but a nice record. So how do you define your sound?
I would say it's a mixture of pop music with a little funk and that gospel flavor sound.
Pop, funk, gospel. Whoa.
Yeah.
What else about Full Circle I should know? Who were some of your early influences besides your parents?
Well, I think early influences, Aretha Franklin, we used to listen to her a lot, Tremaine Hawkins, Andre Crouch, a lot of those singers. We used to get up every morning singing those songs back and forth to each other. James Brown, the Winans played a big part later on in our
That's not
careers.
forget Prince. That's
Prince, definitely Prince.
Funk.
That boy right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of the jazz artists also, like Yellow Jackets, stuff like that. We listen to a variety, different varieties of music.
So if people were to come and see you guys on stage, I've seen you on stage, but if other people come and see you on stage, what are they to expect from you guys?
I think they're gonna expect we want to try to give them a lot of hard work that we put into it, and a lot of feeling that we try to sing, so you can feel that feeling. So no matter how many times you hear it, no matter how many times you see us sing it, it's gonna still feel like that one great song, or two great songs, or whatever we're gonna do for you.
It's real.
So, yeah.
Okay. It's
It's like a
real.
real show.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from the
Try to
heart.
make you feel what we're feeling.
Yeah.
Any future projects in the works?
Oh yeah. Well, we are actually a self-contained unit. We write, produce, and sing all of our. We do everything ourselves right here in house. So we have our own production company, and we're in the process now of setting up things to actually write and produce for other groups and other acts. So. Yeah.
Okay, for other groups out there watching, how important is it to be self-contained? How important is it to be real singers, have a real band, be able to produce and sell your own product?
Well, actually, I think that, when you say how important, that's a very, very itsy question. I don't think it's that important from a personal standpoint, because there's a lot of people out there that, they don't have the greatest talent, but they still, sell a lot of records, this, that, and the other. As far as being self-contained, I think it's a blessing, but it's not necessarily all that important, because you have many, many producers out there, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Babyface. Just call them up. They'll write you a great song. You don't have to have the writing skills within within your unit. But when you are blessed to have it, it's a blessing. That's the best way to put it. And that's exactly what's going on here. We actually have the skills to write and produce, and we play everything.
Does everybody write? Does everybody
yeah,
produce?
everybody
So
writes.
everybody takes part in everything
Yeah.
when you go to the studio?
Oh yeah, it's a collective effort. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's in the works? Or did I ask that already?
Yeah, well, future projects, we're right now in the process of finishing the album. That's what we want to do first and foremost. And like I say, after that, and you know, things. Hopefully, we can get on the roll and start producing for other acts.
I think something down the road, we want to set up our own company.
Your own company.
Right.
Okay. Own record company. How important is that?
It's very important.
Yeah.
'Cause that way we got room to expand for what we do and what we can do for other people.
Okay. Tell people about the negatives, you know, if you can, in the business, all the obstacles that you probably had to deal with in getting into the industry, getting a record cut, getting a record played,
Right.
and so
Well,
forth.
most people think it's very easy, and that's one thing I had somebody tell me. Well, you got a very easy job, you know, you don't do anything, but you know, you sing. I say, well, see, that's the misconception that I want people to stop having, because I mean, you can walk around and say you want to be a singer, but do you really want to be a singer? I mean, it takes a lot of hard hours. I mean, and the studio engineer somebody might go wrong with that, and you're gonna be in there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's a lot of hard hours into it. I mean, and listening to a song over and over and over again, it gets really tiresome. So it's a lot of hard work, and people need to stop misbelieving that it ain't all hard work. 'Cause
Are you guys on the road a lot? And how do you juggle your schedule in order to get in the studio, get some work done, and perhaps go out and do some live venues and do some other promotional work? How do you tie all of that in?
Well, right now we haven't been on the road that much because we're in the process of finishing the album. We've done a few shows, and it's hard work. Like you said earlier, between the times of going in the studio and the long hours you have to put in the studio, then trying to find time to go and do this and do this show here. I mean, it's constant work. Constant. You never stop.
Okay. All of you guys from Orlando?
Orlando, Florida, Old Town.
Oh, okay. What are some of your hobbies?
Basketball,
yeah, definitely basketball.
bowling.
Bowling, pool, table tennis.
Weightlifting.
Wait. Oh, you said weightlifting. Okay. That's different. A young lady talking about
that's right.
weightlifting.
Every day.
How did you get into weightlifting?
I mean, I've always been conscious about taking care of yourself. I think that's first,
Okay.
you know, to take care of yourself. And it's going to show, and I think it's going to be an influence to everybody you're involved with. Take care of
Okay.
yourself.
We're going to go ahead and wrap this interview up. So before we wrap it up, is there anything that you want to tell the viewers about the group or what's coming up or just anything for that matter?
Go ahead.
I just want to say that I think if you buy an album and believe in and just listen to it, it's going to be something well worth buying. We're going to put a lot of hard work into it and hope you'll get that same energy that we put into it out of it.
And I think it's a sound where young, old, boy, girl, whoever listens to it, I think they'll enjoy the music.
Okay.
Our objective is to put out good music. I mean, that is always going to be our objective, to put out good music.
Our album, we won't let you down. There's a lot of work into it, and I'll tell you this, okay, it all comes from the heart, and you'll hear it when you buy the album.
Well, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, spending time with us. And more than certain, we'll be looking out for your product in the near future. And we're just looking to have a good time in enjoying your music. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Shout out to our homies, Barry DeFay and Louis Bell.